Hey y'all, welcome to Racing Crafts. Today I'm working on a project for my little cousin and my two nephews. We're going to be doing some outings over the summer. My sister and my two nephews are coming down to visit, and then I watch my cousin over the summer. So she and I go and do a lot of things too in the car. So I found these little water bottles at Hobby Lobby, and I've got a third one here. And they were like $1.99, and they were 40% off when we got them. And I was like, they're perfect to take in the car. And they had different colors, so I could get everybody their separate color. Like Aiden is 2, so he can't read that it says his name. But his mom, everything that his mommy buys for him and his brother that are color-wise, he gets blue. So he'll know it's his because it's blue. And his brother gets green. And Elena is going to be pink. And I've already got Aiden's name on it. I thought this lime green was kind of fun. And I used font from dafont.com. And this one is called the Fidium Family. And it's just this fun font that I was able to cut using my Silhouette machine. And I'm using Oracle vinyl here. I've got some. And these are just samples that Oracle sends out monthly for free. You can go in and pick free samples each month. And it just so happened, see, here's what I've got left after doing 2 names out of it. I mean, it's not a very big piece, but it does go quite a ways. And I was going to do Lainey's in the same font, but because of the L and the Y, in this font, they would overlap along with the N in the middle. See how the N comes down? So hers was just going to be a jumbled mess. So I ended up using a different font, which is cool because I decided that I wanted to use different font on all 3 of them. And I haven't decided yet what Drew's name is going to be written in, but I'll have a picture of. I did do a picture tutorial on Aiden's before I decided to go ahead and set the camera up. So I will include that, and I'll also include a picture of Drew's finished bottle. And so we're going to go ahead and start with Elena's here. And I did go ahead and cut this. This one, I don't know if I would use this font again. This font is called, let me check. It's called a chipping marker. And it's got these little lines that come down, so I don't know how well that's going to weed or any of those type things. Okay, and I've got 2 pieces of paper towel here. And I forgot, usually I open with this, but in the information bar below there will be a link to my blog where you'll find a list of supplies and measurements and all that fun stuff. So all I've got here is some rubbing alcohol. Just some regular old, get it from the pharmacy rubbing alcohol. You really should do this part in a well-ventilated room, but I'm just cleaning the surface of the bottle with some rubbing alcohol. It'll get all the grease and stuff from different fingers touching it from the store and whatnot, because I haven't washed these yet because I knew I was going to do this part. And then before they put stuff in it, we'll go ahead and hand wash them because, of course, they will no longer be dishwasher safe. Not that I don't think they are dishwasher safe. Anyways, they are BPA free, which is awesome. And they are somewhat recyclable. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and set that aside for a second to kind of finish air drying. I'm going to pick up the pin I just knocked on the floor. And then I'm going to grab, okay, this is my adhesive, or my vinyl piece, and it has been cut. I know you can't tell that yet, but it has. And all I do is I just come in and make slits all around it. So that when I weed it, it doesn't try to come all in one chunk. Because that is, I have bad luck when that happens. Okay, so I just go around and I just make little slits with my X-Acto knife. And then I have this Cricut tool that I got in some toolkit, but it's a hook and it's perfect for weeding this vinyl. And literally I just grab a chunk of it and pull. And see, it just comes off in these little chunks, which I am all for because it's easier to manage that way. Sometimes I don't pay attention and I make bigger chunks than I really want, like here. Okay, and this one, like, see, it's got these little drippy marks, which is why I said I don't know if I would necessarily pick this that font next time, but it seems to be weeding all right, so. I wasn't sure how it would do, but it seems to be doing well. So there we go, and then I'm just going to pull the inside of my A out and the inside of my E out. And this looks like an H, but it's actually an N. I promise. I didn't spell her name wrong. Okay, and then I'm going to use some masking tape. This is painter's tape as a transfer medium. I had never done this, but that's how I transferred Aiden's. And it worked really well, so I thought, well, hey, I'll save my transfer paper, because we all know how expensive that is, for a bigger project. Now, I just go ahead and rub my bone folder across. Now, because it does stick out a little bit, I might kind of have to work it a little bit. Or maybe you can't reuse a piece after you've transferred once. I don't know. Oh, there it's coming. Okay. Oh, there goes the dog. Sorry about that. I got the door open. No. It's kind of warm out. So now I'm just going to take my bottle here. And if you could work with me here, that would be great. Apparently, it doesn't want to. I do need that, though. Here, we'll use my phone. My phone can kind of help us out. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of try and do it as even as possible. But one good thing about this font, though, is it will be more forgiving with its placement. And the pieces that stick out over the tape, I go ahead and push down with my finger really well. And then I come in with my bone folder here and just go around and do a really good burnishing, just so everybody lays down and behaves. And then I'll turn it sideways. I don't need this now. And I go this way too, because I just want to make sure. And if I can get a little groove where it's down, even better. I like that little bit of embossed piece there. That lets me know that I've got it stuck pretty good. And now I'm just going to slowly start to peel that masking tape back. I did get a couple bubbles, but that's alright. And there we go. Her name is not straight at all, but I'm okay with that because it's kind of fun that way. So there are the two finished ones, and like I said, I'll include a picture of the third finished one on my blog. So thanks for stopping by. I'll see y'all next time.